Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the city of Philadelphia, if you are a victim of a murder and you're from the Black community, Philly police is less likely to arrest anybody over your death, which I'm not surprised. Philly police are probably some of the most rotten cops in the country. And, I have seen them. These cops are so nasty, they will cuss you out. And I've seen them do that to people. When I was growing up, them cops will come out and cuss you out. That's what they will do. And don't hold back on the words. And yes, they'll go there and use the N-word too. A lot of articles that came out over the years with various cops doing that. So, they're no different from any other rotten city cops that are in the US, the worst cops on the planet. So I'm going to go ahead and play this video from NBC 10 out of Philadelphia.
Now to an NBC 10 investigation looking into unsolved murders. The NBC 10 investigators paged through hundreds of Philadelphia arrest records to see how often police arrest murder suspects. Investigative reporter Mitch Blocker discovered you can predict if a case will go cold based on a victim's skin color. How handsome he is. And he was so happy.
Crystal Arthur's house is still filled with her son Christian's pictures.
I feel like he's been stolen. My son was literally stolen from me.
In mid-July 2017, Christian was outside his grandmother's house in South Philly talking with friends.
2 cars came up and they got out and just started shooting up the block.
Christian wasn't the target. He was the only one killed. Since his murder, Philadelphia has seen another 1,400 homicides. Police records show 93% of the victims were Black or Hispanic. 6% were white. When a person of color was murdered, Philly police made an arrest 35% of the time. When the victim was white, the arrest rate jumped to 63%.
Your unit does a way better job of arresting homicide suspects when the victim is white. Why do you think that is?
I think it's primarily due to for one reason, okay, and that's witness cooperation.
Captain Jason Smith leads the Philadelphia Police Department's homicide unit. He says witnesses or informants are more likely to talk to officers who look like them.
Do you have a diverse enough staff?
The answer to that is no, because that's my personal opinion. Close to 70% of the investigators, we're just speaking about the detectives, were white males.
57% of the entire Philadelphia Police Department is white, even though only 34% of the city's population is. Last June, City Council passed a bill requiring the department's recruits to live in the city for at least a year. The goal is a more diverse police force.
Man, I didn't want to be a drug dealer. I didn't want to get shot. I didn't want to be targeted to be killed, but I wanted to survive.
Growing up in Grays Ferry, Tyreek Glasgow never wanted to talk to the police.
That's where I started my illegal activities at.
Even after being shot 11 times, he wouldn't tell police who pulled the trigger.
Because the relationship wasn't there. What else you said you needed? Some noodles?
Today, Glasgow builds relationships through his nonprofit, the Young Chances Foundation.
A lot of times we know what's going on, but we're not going to let you dictate the outcome in our community because it never helps.
You don't trust the police.
The community doesn't trust the system of policing.
Glasgow told us when police show up, the perception is they're there not to solve a crime, but to break up a family.
When you come and you're asking us to help your investigation, what you're basically saying is help put away another man in your family. Help put away another father.
You know what? It makes me feel close to him.
Crystal Arthur and hundreds of other parents just want justice for their kids.
I just pray that I get to meet his killer. I want to look him in the eye. I want to know why did you do that? Why did you rip my heart apart?
For the investigators, I'm Mitch Blocker, NBC 10 News.
Now, when you listen to that video, they are pretty much trying to blame the people. And no, it's the cops. Whenever there is a white person that is killed, they go above and beyond to try to figure out who killed that person. When it is, what they call Black community, what happens is, no, they don't put as much time and hours into resolving those crimes. The disparity is not on the people. The disparity is on the police officers. It is their job to gather the information. And if you got a bad relationship with the community, whose fault is that? Even to this very day, how hard are these cops working to have a better, relationship with the Black community? They're not. None of them are. And they always come in as, us against them. And we can feel the tension when y'all come in. And that's the problem. You're not trying to make things better. Y'all come and you turn everything up and escalate everything. So you're not trusted. You can't blame the people for that. That is your job to make it better. You're the one that's the cop. And I'm not surprised. And I bet y'all, if you look nationwide, this is probably the case all over the country, not just Philadelphia. They're just getting outed by the news over there. But y'all, please tell me what you think about this. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.